Stadium volume full of hard knowledge. You can't drive what they want. Stand one victory on the way to work that they heard at the races. Almost 5 decades later, nothing's changed.
Explain yourself. You said we should make trying to Boost Mobile risky, but risk-free. Oh, we shouldn't expense dollars. We should just make a 30-day money-back guarantee. That way, switching to Verizon or AT&T is no brainer.
This is tradition. That's from generation to generation. Caring for our livestock. It was Friday Night Lights. Enjoying our natural resources. Coming together as one. Yes, even chilling no deal. Having learned how to smoke our meat. Testing the nature is one. Teaching our young. Seniors is proud to be a part of that. Texans helping Texas is our tradition. Call Senior today.
Tonight's first set of highlights are presented by Target. It is a chilly the best way to get more targets.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets on Monday night.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Xavier Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the four-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these Jets fans, they've been waiting for this moment. They only got 4 snaps of Aaron Rodgers a season ago before, unfortunately, that Achilles snapped. He's put himself in tremendous shape. He worked to almost get back last season. And that arm and that release, Kate, it is still one of the most dynamic in the game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First down, Rodgers. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Play action with Rodgers. Got him in over the middle, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again. It's Rodgers. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out is the 7th-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
And it was another MVP caliber season for Josh this season ago. Double-digit wins, huge numbers. This guy just produces and has each and every year. And what I love, and I know his organization loves, was him breaking that NFL quarterback record with 15 rushing touchdowns.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Coleman with the grab. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. First down of the game for James Cook. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So on 4th down, on comes Sam Martin to handle the punt for the Bills. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And it'll be Jets football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go right back to Hall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd down give to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Another one for Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Hits his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Motioning him from the slot right. Allen from the gun here on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Fires over the middle, caught. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone now. Connects with Cook. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Cook trying this one up the gut. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Allen on 3rd down. Catch made. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll go. Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Pass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jets out to begin another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give to Hall now on the option. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
From the 32. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back, 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down throw by Rodgers. Here's a throw on the out route. Complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Rodgers here off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Rodgers here from the gun. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Thomas Morstead on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. That's taken at the 15. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Bills will take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
2nd and 8. He'll get this to Samuel. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shakir in motion right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
This is Cook on the handoff. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Allen now on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from MetLife coming right up. About to begin the 2nd here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Here's a give to Cook. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Now Allen going to the air. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Bass on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Complete out to the right side.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Rodgers. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Pressure comes, Rodgers. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Hall running between the tackles. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
The give on 2nd to Hall. Works his way to the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Hall once more. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Zerline on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Bills and Keon Coleman running out to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Samuel. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shakir in motion right. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Allen. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll run it with Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. This is Cook. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Man in motion, headed right. Allen on 3rd and short. Connection made to Coleman. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's tackled for no gain.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete to Shakir. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Bass on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Wilson's got it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll go right side with Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He breaks a tackle. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
The Jets have their offense ready to go again. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They start the drive with Hall. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 47, it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Pushing for the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
Now, kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 4. Quick slant to Samuel. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing here, Allen. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. Shakir with the grab. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Allen setting up to throw. He'll get this to Samuel. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Bills with 1st and 10. Now Allen. Rolling left, finds him. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
Another try following the sack. Connection made to Shakir. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. Five DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Rifles it, and it's caught. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Quick hitter complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. To throw again, it's Allen. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
To the air again, Allen. Throw caught at the 6. And this is down all the way to the 3. So Buffalo's going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Allen gonna throw again. Rolling out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Throw complete to Williams. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills leading. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bills ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 29. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Allen setting up play action. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Again, Allen to the air. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Got him in, over the middle, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Allen connects with Cook. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Bass on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, Rodgers. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Corley reels it in. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Trying an option here, play to the left. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Reeled in at the 7. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Zerline on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Ty Johnson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Coleman with the grab. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Allen. Complete to Shakir. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Allen now on first down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets have the football back at the 45.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Jets and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Sure, a whole lot of noise to sort through up the middle, but by the time he figured everything out, he was able to hit them for a decent gain.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now here's Rodgers. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
1st and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Got him in over the middle. Complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Wilson's got it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Rodgers out of the gun on 3rd down. This one's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Rodgers here from the gun. Has it in close. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Slot receiver headed left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Allen on 3rd down. Connection made to Coleman. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Bass on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. The Jets offense now set to take over. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Tight end making the play there on the corner route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Has his man, it's Corley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Off play action, Rodgers. This is caught inside the 15. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Throwing once again, Rodgers. This throw is cut. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now, 7 to go. Motioning one of the tight ends. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. To throw is Rogers. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Zerline on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen.
Defensive video game just like the real one, grinning, squinting face.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Quick slant to Samuel. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, Allen. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Coleman with the grab. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action now with Allen. Completed left side to Samuel. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air again, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Slot man in motion left. To throw again, it's Allen. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Again, Allen to the air. He has the first over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. Connection made to Shakir. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They motion a receiver left. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now it's Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Second down now, 7 to go. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, here comes Hall. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Rodgers here from the gun. Wilson's got it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Hall running between the tackles. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
The give on second to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. He finds space into the red zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Allen now on first down. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
To the left sideline, complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just a gorgeous corner route by the wide receiver. I bet you'll find, Kate, in the annals of football history, the best corner route runners as receivers, but also the best slant runners, the best post runners, because it's all about change of direction, and that was put on display right there.
Bails out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Third and a lone yard coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They'll run it with Cook. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Fourth down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly, for his offense to get a first down.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Quick hitter complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Well, partner, maybe not the record that most people think of when it comes to quarterbacks, but it's certainly an impressive accolade for him. The most completions in a single game.
Yeah, it feels like this was communicated beforehand, right in the play. And listen, we're running everything through you. You're carrying us. And to his credit, this quarterback brought his A game, some of the best throws of his career.
And it's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Here's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Bass on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Three pensive video game just like the real one, grinning, squinting face.
Bass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The home team's back out on offense. They're running back, headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's a give to Hall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now Rodgers. He's got it, room to run. And he goes out a little short of the 40. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Coming right is Hall. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this one does not go far. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
3-pence video game just like the real one, grinning, squinting face.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of Conklin. And he stopped at the 31-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've got first down from the 31. Now here's Rodgers. That's brought in by Lazard. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Rodgers. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense and their quarterback.
Repensive video game just like the real one, grinning, squinting face.
And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This is Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Cook. And he's tackled for a short gain. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. They bring their tight end left. Looking to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action now with Allen. Put the body on the line for his team. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bills only up by a few. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Another one for Cook. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They send him left out of the slot. He'll look to throw it. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Big moment for Tyler Bass here. It's a 38-yard look here. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Bass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. Oh, still going. And he had everyone thinking 6 before they finally get to him and stop that return.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. DeMar Hamlin picks it off.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Three-pensive video game just like the real one, grinning, squinting face.
That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours. This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win.
59-53 face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
And watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments
Grinning,
you can
squinting
execute,
face
so you're
closed
the one
just like the
celebrating
really.
and riding that wave of emotion.